Huh? Can I video? No, because I gotta leave here soon.
Hey, Miles, you want pizza?
What? Oh, you mean like literally video? No, ask Billy. Billy, yeah, Billy can do it. Billy, where you at? Video?
Oh, should I order it?
No, not that video, like video. Yeah.
I'd be down for that, yeah.
Domino's,
Hey.
is that alright?
Hey, good stuff. Love that. So we are here at the start of game number 3 of the Classic. The jump ball goes up. Kyle wins it, but it is picked up by Zach Thornburg. Thornburg gives it to Kashaba. Kashaba starts to work down low, takes it back out, court on Kashaba. Thornburg pulls on Dylan. Oh, Starznik pulls it out, looking for space, pulls a 3, just short. Cordana gets a rebound, puts it up, and it's in! The former MIP of last year's BCB, Cordana, shows up with the first 2 points of the game. Thornburg gets the ball. And I just... Corey got the last one. Yo, wait, what's going on here? Hey, yo, yeah, what's good with this? Oh, shoot.
Wait, Ian actually why?
You get the 8:30 game?
Why? Big 6'5" today, Derek.
Giovanni passes to Kashaba. Kashaba calling a screen from Thornburg. He drives right, looks for the shot, is not there. He gives it down low to Giovanni. Giovanni goes for the layup. Oh, and what a makeover. Issa Ian. Issa Ian is matched up against them. There's some talk going on. Gives it to Starznik. Starznik goes, drives. He lays it up. Oh my gosh, on Giovanni. What a layup by Starznik over the towering Giovanni. Kashaba passes to Giovanni. Giovanni starts driving right. Giovannoni. We are now back with Will Wyman. Will, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm tired after my game, but all it is rest and recover for the next one. I'm scouting this one too. I'm playing the Mercenaries later tonight, so Starznik tees up a triple, boarded by the big John Giovannoni.
Kashaba gets the ball. Looking around, trying to find opening, gives it to Giovanni. And it is just short of the 3. Wait, how do you say it?
Giovannoni.
Oh, wow, you play soccer?
Giovannoni.
Wow, and a call out of bounds. Starznik was not focusing on the court, and he should have. Giovannoni passes it off to Kashaba. Kashaba looking around, starts to drive to the left. He puts up a layup, and he gets an and one. Wow. Wyman, 2 dominant teams now. Dream only averaging 25 points a game. What do you think of this game?
It's going to be a tough one for the Dream. The Mercenaries are one of the most physical teams in a very physical field. So they just got to play strong and play hard. Dylan and Ian can definitely scrap. Kyle's a big body, so as long as they can play hard, then I think they can do some damage here.
Smith, tough lay for 2. Looks like it's about even now. There's some talks on the field. Ian trying to guard Giovannoni. Giovannoni gets shoved out. Kashaba looking to get a screen set by Giovannoni. He goes, pump fakes, gives it to Giovannoni. Goes down low, tosses it to Thornburg. Thornburg pump fakes out. He goes for a layup, and it is over the backboard to the left. Screen set by Ian. Drives to his left, and it hits the side of the backboard. It's checked out. Kashaba looking for an opening. Drives to his left, gets a screen from Giovannoni. Passes down low to Giovannoni, puts it up. Oh, and it is just short. Cord playing beautiful defense there. Thornburg puts it back up, and it is no good. And Giovannoni is able to finish that layup. Checked up top, Cord passes off to Starznik. Starznik looking around, starts to driving to his left. He's moving around, trying to find the opening, gives it to Cord. Cord goes for the jump shot. Oh, and it is over. Just over. Gives it down to Kashaba. Kashaba goes for the pull, and it is short. Cord gets the ball, passes out to Issa Ian. Issa Ian shoots just short of the. Such a high round pick, Issa Ian. Oh, Kashaba. Oh, he passes up an open shot, dishes it to Jova Vanoni. Thornburg goes, makes his move, and he finishes. That is a Thornburg specialty. That is all Thornburg there with a little head fake, move the ball around, put it back in. It's just such a Thornburg specialty. He gives it out to Starznik. Starznik looking around. He wants a screen. He pulls a three, though, and he swishes. Wow. That is something we do not see Starznik taking more of, those three shots. He needs to take more of those. Thornburg puts it up, and he gets another one. Such a crucial prospect for the Mercenaries. Starznik gets the ball. Oh my gosh, and the refs are on Starznik for the step out. Starznik is not happy with that call. The ref is making his case. The ref is making his case right now as the team is arguing with what is an out-of-bounds rule. Zach looks down low, passes out to Kashaba. Kashaba starting to drive to his left. He goes, he puts up a layup. Oh, and it is just missed, and it is out on. It is out off of Giova Vanoni. Dream ball. Cordana gets to a check up top, looking around, finds Issa Ian. Issa Ian wants a screen call. He starts driving to his right. He pulls it back out, gives it off to Cord. Cord looks for Starznik. Starznik passes it down. Oh, it is a little late as Giovanoni gets it. He pulls a three. Oh, and it is just to his left. As the ball goes to the Dream. Giovanoni checks it up to Issa Ian. Issa Ian dishes it to Starznik. Starznik takes a shot just short. Cordana gets a rebound. He puts it back up. It is over as Kashaba checks it back out. Screen set by Thornburg. Kashaba takes a shot and it swishes it perfectly. Kashaba has been hitting those almost every time. A nice little screen setup. Takes it out to the left. Just takes a nice little jump shot. Starznik takes it to his left. Looking for an opening, can't find one, passes off to Issa Ian. Issa Ian starts driving to his right. He's going powerful into the paint, and he gets his foul call. Wow. The score is 12-7 Mercenaries. So Will Wyman, many people say that the downfall of the Dream is their size, is their underwhelming size. What do you say to that?
I mean, I think there are plenty of teams that have some smaller stature players, but as long as you're scrapping and playing hard over height, I think there's no problem. Kyle is a big guy, like 6'3", and Ian and Dill, especially Ian, are both very strong and have good frames on them. So, they can do damage. What is going on with the clock? They can do damage for sure, but they just gotta play above their size.
Beautiful commentary by Will Wyman. Oh, and Bradley makes another jump shot. Kashaba that is his staple. Just crazy jump shots that are fire. Sets the screen. Issa Ian sets the screen. Starznik drives left though. He goes, puts it up, and it is an air ball out of bounds on Dream. Mercs ball. Checked up top, Giovanoni passes off to Thornburg. Thornburg goes for a little peg, takes it to the left, shoots, and it is just short of the rim. 11.2 seconds left on the first period. Score 14-7 Mercs. Dream takes a three. Oh, and it is just over. Kashaba gets the check out. 5 seconds left. Pulls the jumper. Oh, and it is just short. Giovanoni cleans it up and is able to get it in. As the first period is wrapped. We'll be right back. All right, so now we are back. There was a little bit of a score issue, but it has now been solved. 16-7, Mercs. Dylan starts drives to the right, and gets a foul call from Zach Thornburg. Many people on the sideline questioning the call.
I will say that there were a lot of complaints yesterday about the officiating being too loose, and today, especially for Malik on the baseline there, he's calling a tight game. So, I mean, you can't have it both ways. You know, sometimes you don't get the calls you want, but at the end of the day, he's calling it the way he sees it, and a tight game can sometimes be better than, you know, a little bit of a looser game. So.
There's talks of a player strike going on for officiating, as there's believed to be some sort of fraudulent behavior going on.
Wow, that wouldn't surprise me.
The passes. Thornburg takes a nice little short jumper. It is just short of the bucket. This is Ian, checks it out top, looking around, trying to find Cordana, is not able to find him, finds Starznik instead. Starznik looking around, starts to drive, pulls it back out, gives it down to Cordana, down low. Cordana takes it up, oh, and it is just missed. As Kashaba gets the ball down in the corner, passes out to Thornburg. Thornburg looking around, starts to set his way right, does a nice little spin move, poked out by Ian. Kashaba takes a three, and it is way over as Giovanni is able to. The shot clock expired before they could get the rim.
Ayush, was that a 3 by Brian? Yeah.
Checked up top, Cordana gives it to Starznik. Starznik looking around, looking for opening. Starznik putting some moves on. He's not able, as locked down by Kashaba. Oh my gosh, and there is a body goes right into the ref. Maybe that's some ill intent towards the ref as the officiating.
I really doubt it from John.
Some ill will against the ref there. There's an Ian starts to drive down towards the middle. That's Starznik. Starznik for the three, and it goes over the backboard. Wyman, after the first 3 days of classic basketball, what do you think the top 3 teams are in your opinion?
Well, are we talking with the return or without the return of Kai Taylor as Giovanni connects on a triple?
Regular season.
Regular season, I'm going to say Rooks, Goats, and I like the look of the Mercs so far. I haven't played them yet, but I like the Mercs. That might be my top 3. How about you?
You know, those are all beautiful as Ian takes it up and airballs, but all are beautiful. I would probably subscribe to your view. Honestly, I still think Downpour is still premier. I think it goes Rooks, Goats, Downpour. I think Downpour really shown that all 3 of them can contribute on the floor. And Dylan Starznik makes it over Kashaba. What a beautiful play. But I feel as though I need to see more games from the Mercs before I can make a final top 3 decision. It's off on Starznik, Mercs ball. There's a screen right. Kashaba takes a shot just over. It's rebounded by Ian. Makes a quick check out. Starznik looking around, trying to find an opening. Kashaba right on him. Passes out to Starznik. Nice little pump fake. Takes it down. Oh, short jumper is way over as Starznik makes his. Oh my gosh! No look back from Kashaba, and it is finished up by Thornburg. Wow, Kashaba. Will Wyman, do you think Kashaba has a chance of winning MVP?
I mean, you never know. Depending on how good the Mercenaries do, they're undefeated, 1-0 right now, but he is just a nasty passer. Brad's a nasty competitor too. He's really fun to watch and sometimes really awful to play against. Could have stepped out there.
And what do you think about more recently, I guess previous 2 games ago, Ryan Talmatin? Do you think he has the front runner as MVP?
I think Ryan is 100% the front runner, leading in points. He's doing the most out there, helping his teammates. A little bit of a questionable call there, maybe. But yeah, Talmatin, he's got the whole package. He shoots it from outside. He's been knocking down a lot of threes. Really consistent at the line. Tremendous off the bounce. Great passer. And above all else, maybe even his greatest strength is defense. Oh, we lost the windscreen.
Oh, 100% agreed.
We have 3 on
3-0. Cordana goes for a signature under free throw. It's no good. Kashaba gives a dish to Zach. Thornburg finishes it up. Thornburg is showing up for the Mercs today. And wow, what a setup by Kashaba. Starznik looking around, trying to find an opening. Starts to drive to his left. Cannot find anything. He wants a screen. He can't find it. Ian gets it. Nice little pump fake. Oh, he's dribbling a little wide there. He takes a 3. Oh, and a little over. Kashaba checks it back out, looking for his screens. Gets a double from Giovanni. Passes to Thornburg. Thornburg goes for the reverse, and it is no good. Ian passes off to Starznik. Starznik takes a 3. Oh, and it is good. Starznik is starting to heat up a little bit in this second period. Kashaba passes off to Giovanni. Thornburg sets a screen for him. He goes for the drive, gives it to Zach. Thornburg looking around. Oh, tries dishing it down. Ian plays beautiful defense, takes it out to the 3. He dishes it down low to Cordana. Cordana, oh, just misses. Just needs a little bit more on that for that to go in. Oh, and it is tipped by Cordana. Cordana makes it clear that he tipped that. Gets a nice little dish down low. He goes for his little shot. Oh, and he finishes up. Cleanup crew by Kyle Cordana. What? Is it Cordana? Cordana. It's Cordana? Oh, my bad. I've been butchering a lot of people's last names. And there's a timeout. We are back from the timeout break. Welcome back as the Mercenaries start out with the ball. It's a lively event here today at the Classic in Davis, California. Ball's passed off to Giovanni. Giovanni passes off to Kashaba. Kashaba starts to drive right, looks to Giovanni. Giovanni passes it down low to Thornburg. Thornburg is able to recover the ball. He starts backing down Cordana. He goes for a nice little fake. Giovanni trying to find an opening. Passes it to Kashaba. Kashaba with a jump shot. Oh, and just misses as it is recovered by Thornburg. Thornburg starts to drive. He goes for a pump fake. He goes back and up and under. Oh, and it is no good. Giovanni is able to get the rebound, puts it back up, and that is also missed. It's Ian. Pass it out to Dylan. Starznik starts to drive, pulls it back out, goes back down low, and he gets a foul. Oh, he does not get the and one. He goes to the line for 2. What a beautiful drive by Starznik. Will Wyman, what do you think right now is the Dream's biggest struggle? Like, what do you think is keeping them from being an undefeated team?
For which one?
The Dream.
I think it's just a consistency issue. On their day, all 3 of these guys can do numbers. I think Ian showed that. That's why I got picked at 3. You know, he had a really great pickup few games with us, knocking down threes, and he's a stellar defender. Starznik as well. When Dylan gets hot, he can put up. You know, you saw him in the Winter Classic. You know, he knocked off Kai. So Dylan, they can get hot. Kyle, when he's locked in, can rebound, defend, do it all. As you see him hauling a board there. So if they're performing to the ability that they can perform, they'll be great. But they just need to find that consistency.
Beautiful point. So we're back in. Starznik starts to drive to his left. He puts up a crazy fadeaway layup. It's not going. Giovanoni pump fakes, passes out to Kashaba. Kashaba wanted him to back cut. He did not go for the back cut. Kashaba trying to find an opening. Gets a screen left from Thornburg. Thornburg goes down low. Kashaba dishes it down to Giovanoni. Gets right back to Bradley. Kashaba shoots a shot. It is no good. Oh my goodness, beautiful steal by Starznik. Starznik pulls a deep three, and it is nowhere close to the rim. As you can hear Starznik's dismay with his shot. Kashaba. Thornburg checks it up top. Cordana not giving Thornburg any room to breathe. Kashaba gets the ball. Kashaba drives to his left. He goes all the way, and he makes it. Wow, with no foul call. Malik is not even paying attention on the baseline.
Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, I usually just advising when I do your timeout. I guess that's fine, yeah. Sure. I mean, use it, don't lose it, I suppose. 4 seconds left.
And there's a timeout called on the floor. Wait, my still. So today's game, let's talk about this. Mercenaries versus Dream. Dream has been struggling. Dream really needs this game. They're right now down by 10. They really need this game in order to. Oh,
Rosario.
that's good, guys. But now we are back, and we will talk more about why the Dream needs this game after this. But Cordana gets the ball, passes it out to Ian. Ian drives to his right. He pulls a nice little jumper. Oh, and it is no good as it hits out the backboard. He wanted the call. Malik is not letting him have it as the second period has ended. Now, I think it's important. Let's talk about how crucial this game is to the Dream. The Dream is right now 0-2, from my understanding. Is that correct, Mr. Wyman? The Dream is right now 0-2, and now I'm talking about how crucial, how crucial this game is to the Dream. How crucial is this game to them?
I mean, at the end of the day, they are going to have 3 more games after this, so they could still run the table, go 3 for 3. It would be a lot more difficult to do that, and they might end up getting that 9 seed and have to play that extra playoff game to even get the chance with the playing game to get into, play some more games. So another aspect of that playoff push is where are the Classics going to rank, because they also are lower on the standings. And if you meet Kai Taylor in the play-in game, that's a tough break. So I think teams are going to be really looking to avoid Kai Taylor early on in the playoffs.
Beautiful point, beautiful commentary by Will Wyman. But now we are back as the third period is starting off. The ball is passed out to Kashaba. Kashaba looking for an opening, and it is kind of picked off of Starznik. And it is called Mercs ball. There is some scuffles on the sideline. Now randomly blows a whistle. Bradley drives to his left, and he finishes with his left. What a crazy layup by Bradley Kashaba over former MIP Kyle Cordana. That's it. Starznik starts to drive to his right. He goes up with it. Oh, and he is just short. He is not happy with that layup outcome. Kashaba checks it out top, starts to drive to his left. He does a fadeaway, almost push off of the ball. He was looking for a pass, and then midway through decided he wanted that jump shot. With Bradley Kashaba, you never know what you're going to get there. Starznik starts to drive to his right, pulls it back out to the 3. He starts driving to his left. Giovanni on him. He goes for the short jumper, and he just misses. Kashaba checks it out top, starts his drive, pulls the jumper. Oh my gosh, and it is good. Kashaba is shooting his brains out.
That does not sound good.
Oh, yeah. As Ian makes this deep 3. Sorry. Apologies, sir. And why don't I take over?
I'm taking over for a quick sec here. Jones got fired. Sensitivity training inbound. Kashaba over to Thornburg. Thornburg, a little short. Smith. Nice kick from John, active on defense. The Jake Taylor special. 21 to 32 now. Starsnick gets downhill with the left hand, puts it up and in. Cuts the lead down to 9. So the Dreamer very much in this game. They just got to find, a few more connections going into the final 4 minutes. Here in the booth with Jake Taylor. Jake, what are you liking from this game so far?
I haven't watched much of it. Bradley's had some nice finishes.
That's his calling card. Kishaba's great going downhill as Starsnick does his game, fouled by Thornburg. So Kishaba will go to the line, or pardon me, Starsnick will go to the line and shoot a pair. Knocks down the first one. Second one goes awry. Giovanoni working on Smith. Thornburg inside. Thornburg step back on Cordana, way over the hoop.
I love how many we shoot just over the hoop.
There have been a few of those.
Brad's airmailed one over at least. I put the three when it didn't do anything. Went straight over.
Starsnick falling away, tough shot, no good.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Thornburg playing Dion Cordana and forces a turnover out of Thornburg. Ian, pump fake. Ian, inside. Blocked from behind by Giovanoni. He cannot believe the call. Like I said, they're calling a tight game here, so you got to live with that.
Where are you going?
Cole grooving in the background there. Beautiful moves. And Smith cannot get the friendly roll.
Boyd, why are you walking around? Do you have like tape here for a jam?
Smith, back rim again. Giovanoni hauls it in. Over to Kishaba. Kishaba.
Lindsay, can you go get some athletic tape?
Kishaba working on Cordana. Dumps off to Thornburg. Batted away by Cordana and collected by Starsnick. And that bucket I don't think is going to count because they didn't clear it.
Miles,
A little bit of a miscommunication between these two. Smith jumps the corner on Giovanoni. Giovanoni floats inside. Good D. Could have gotten hacked there by the Dream. Starsnick working. Starsnick on Kishaba. Kishaba, good D. Throws it inside to Thornburg, but he swallows it up. A lot of frustration from, I think, everyone, both teams as well as the refs and the sidelines here. Kishaba shakes. Around the screen. Falling away. One-legger. Can't get it in. Photographer Derek Mundy running for his life. Smith lines up a three. No good. Cordana offensive board. Throws it back up and can't get it. Smith over the backboard, and he's going to shoot 2 at the line. Scrappy game.
they're playing their way into this game, though. They can hit. Yeah, they can. It seems like they should be getting.
Yeah, only an 8-point lead here for the Mercs, but Smith cannot convert at the line. Second time around.
Get low and check the heel. He beat me out. I'm not the worst one.
Smith, lane violation. Is that going to count?
I was dying for Derek Mundy, running for his life.
We got a timeout here. Lane violation called by Malik, and I don't know what the protocol is here. Mercs ball, I think. We're back underway. Brad working on Smith. Smith traps him up top. Good D. Inside, Giovanoni. Dylan draped all over his back, but he can't convert. Starsnick dribbles off his own foot out of bounds. Brutal scene for Dylan.
I believe.
Oh, wait, no, it's
Thornburg through contact. Tough finish over the high arms of Cordana.
The sleeve damage.
Yeah, that's sleeve power.
+2 inside layup.
Attribute boost. Starsnick downhill with contact, blocked by Giovanoni.
What's that deal shoot?
Another foul on Giovanoni on what many would perceive as clean blocks.
What killed you guys was the 10 for 10 from Ryan.
are no fines here. We are perfectly okay with criticizing the officials on the broadcast. Starsnick gets the first one to fall. Starsnick takes the second one. Can we see a repeat lane violation here? Up and no good. Giovannoni can't corral the rebound. Hauled in by Smith. Smith to Starsnick. Starsnick inside with contact. Up and off the backboard. This is a physical game. So it's 25-34. 9-point lead here remains for the Mercs. Good board from Cord. Starsnick for three. High off the back of the rim. John can't pull it down. Starsnick working. Into contact. Goes to the line. Again. We love foul baiting. Dylan Starsnick, foul bait all-star. Along with Gabe Murray and who else does it? Ryan too, yeah.
He's just a big body moving through the lane at slower speed, so it's...
We love all styles of basketball here. Starsnick. Rims out.
There he is. Let's go. Cameron is huge. That's huge.
Camo in the building.
That's huge. He showed up.
Starsnick rims another one out. They got to get something going from the line here to hope to stay in this game. Mercs look up to Kishaba. Kishaba step back over to Giovannoni. Giovannoni falling away from Smith. Can't get it. Thornburg scrapping for the board. Out of bounds. And it's going to be Dream Ball, I believe.
Sorry. I was trying to listen. I got confused. The clock is running.
Clock's running, fellas.
Hey, reset the clock, Cole. Cole, they're debating something. Come on, use some common sense here.
Disputes from the clock. We're gonna go up. I'm at 108. We're gonna go
108, Cole. 108.
There we go. The clock. I apologize if you're watching the stream. I imagine watching the clock is just incredibly difficult because it's flying all over the place. We're trying to keep up. I'm a big fan of Billy's hat. It's a nice one.
The facial hair and the headband that he rocks.
Huge. Starsnick into contact. That one definitely could have been a foul. Hauled in by Kishaba. Under a minute left. Thornburg. To Kishaba. Kishaba. Fending off Smith and Starsnick. 5 in the shot clock. Thornburg. Head fake. Up and over. Cordana splash! Zach Thornburg. Too big, too mean.
5 is the shooter.
Over to Smith. Smith working. Starsnick lines up a tray ball. Missing everything. Cordana fighting for the rebound, but he falls out of bounds. No good. Couldn't get it. Ball's in.
It's tied up to the brim, buddy.
11-point lead
Tied up to the brim.
for the Mercenaries. Thornburg. Another one. Can't get it to fall. Scores live. 24 seconds for the Dream to make something happen here. Errant pass from Starsnick, and you got to think that's going to end the game. Ooh, I like that, Miles. Comeback will be a dream. Get him in the booth. Spitting bars. And they're not going to foul here.
Just happened last play.
Oh, Dylan threw the ball away.
Dylan turned it over.
Giovannoni in the lane. No sportsmanship. Just kidding. 9 seconds left. Smith. Jab. Step back to Dylan. Starsnick lines up a 3. They're just going to leave him. Connects, and that is going to bring an end to this one.
Let's get a big Z.
Looks like 38 to 20. What did we get there? We're going to need to do a check on the score. 28. Oh, yeah, that's right. 20 to 38. 10-point lead. 10-point win for the Mercenaries. For the Mercenaries. And now we're going to go live to an interview with Zach Thornburg, and pending a sideline reporter coming out to interview him. Any takers? I cannot see anyone to interview him. Jalen, can you interview Zach?
Right now, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello, everyone. Right before the game, we're going to do a quick post-game interview. Zach, Mr. Thornburg, please come over here. So we are here with Zach Thornburg of the Mercs. All Mercs, please come over here. Where's your captain?
It looked kind of sick.
Okay, it's fine. All right. We'll have an exclusive interview with Zach Thornburg. Zach, what a performance today. You really showed out for your team. A lot of contested shots you were able to put up. What have you been doing to prepare for this game?
Honestly, nothing between the first game. It's just our chemistry is coming more and more together. Team game, we're just playing well together.
Okay, so your next game is against a arguably tougher opponent. What are you doing to prepare for the next game?
I'm gonna drink some water and then wait for the next game.
All right. Well, thank you, Zach. That is Zach from the Mercenaries. Thank you. Hey, Dylan, come over here for a little interview. You're here with the Dream. Dylan, tough game. What are you going to do to prepare for the next?
I think we played a lot better that game. We were definitely more aggressive, marking our mans better. Took it to the hole a lot more. Got a lot of fouls called. For the next game, we're just gonna, we're gonna try and do the same thing out there. Make sure we stay sharp on defense, and try and get a win. That's all we can do out there.
What do you think is right now causing the downfall of the Dream?
Well, if you watch our 3 games, they're all very different. This last game, I missed probably four or five free throws in a row at the end there. We had some poor free throw shooting. Down the stretch, we had like an 8-point lead. Definitely need to make those if we want to win these games, and then just better take more open mid-range shots. Probably stop trying to force tough baskets, I would say.
Thank you, Dylan.
You're welcome. Very welcome, sir.
Thank you. And yeah, that's about it. So now we're about to see the foul obliterate the Monstars in today's game. So stay tuned.